Hey you guys, Jen here. I am at the lake with my family this weekend, and so I'm hiding away in a quiet room, which is sort of hard to find here, but I'm in my bathing suit and I have beach everything. But I wanted to just say hi and welcome to our July group. I cannot believe that it's July. I'm moving at the end of this month, and July seemed a really long ways away when we decided to move, and now it's here. So anyways, welcome. I'm really glad that you guys are all here. Thank you for being a part of this group. It is really helpful to me and my accountability and in my journey to be in groups like this. So thank you for making the commitment to this group this month. Just to introduce myself, my name is Jen Miedema, and I am a Beachbody coach. I also work part-time for Young Life, and I'm a mom. I'm married to Scott. We have 3 kids. Caroline is 9, Jack is 7, and Reed is almost 3, and we live in Grand Rapids, Michigan until the end of this month when we will be moving to the Dominican Republic. So big changes for our family. But I became a Beachbody coach a little over 2 years ago, and I had just seen great results using some different programs and drinking Shakeology and changing the way that I ate. And I wanted to share that with other people, and I wanted a discount on my shakes. So I signed up as a Beachbody coach in April of 2015, and I have been loving this journey ever since. I have lost between 35 and 40 pounds, depending on the week, the month, the day. But yeah, it's been a great journey. It's been a great way for me to use my gifts and stay accountable to my journey. So yeah, I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that you guys are here. So I've got a little cheat sheet here of what I need to be talking to you about. But your goals. When you downloaded the app and you joined this group, hopefully you entered your goals. There were some pages that you kind of went through as you started. And if you did skip that part, I would strongly recommend and suggest that you go back and fill that out. So if you go down to the very bottom of when the app is open, if you go down to the very bottom, the second from the right, you click on that icon and you open it, you'll see at the top where you can click on that and you can add your goals. So if you haven't added your goals, go ahead and do that. It's really good for you to sit and think about what your goals are. And it's also good for Becky and I as your coaches to know what those are so that we can support you the best way possible. And I would also encourage you to think about short-term and long-term goals. So maybe you have a long-term goal of losing 30, 40, 50 pounds, whatever it is. But I also want you to think about what are your more short term, just for this month. Like, you're probably not going to lose all that in 1 month, but what are your goals for this month? Is it to drink a certain amount of water, get to bed at a certain time, work out a certain amount of days per week? Think about what those short term goals are as well. And we want to hear both the long and the short. Rules, expectations for this group is that you would be engaged, that you would cheer for each other, that you would like and comment on each other's posts, that you would post. The more engaged you are, the more you will get out of this group. We would like to see you check in each day with your workout and your Shakeology and a food log at the end of the day. I find for me, taking pictures of my food is really helpful. So that might be something that you do, or maybe you jot your food down throughout the day and you take a picture of that and you upload that at the end of the day. So whatever works for you, but for you to be engaged, that is the expectation. The other thing we want you to remember is that you are in a different place than everybody else that's in this group. So just remember, your journey is different. You're at a different place in your journey. Don't compare. Okay, so it's easy in groups like this to see where other people are at and what they're doing, what they're able to do, what their workouts look like, what they look like, and to compare. And comparison will just rob you of your joy. So be thankful that you are here. Be thankful for where you are at, the choice you have made to be here, and embrace that. Love yourself and don't compare. Okay? Photos and measurements. If you have not taken your before pictures, take a few minutes to do that and upload those as well. Front, side, and back are usually good. And as far as measurements, your arms, your chest, your waist, hips, thighs, and I like to do calves. So if you can do those things and get those put in, trust me, you might not like taking the pictures and the measurements now, but you will be very thankful at the end that you have those as a comparison, just to see how far you've come. That being said, I would also encourage you, take those, weigh yourself, take the pictures, take the measurements, and then don't do it again until the end. Don't weigh yourself again until the end of this month. Don't measure yourself. obviously you're going to see yourself. But focus on the non-scale victories. Focus on the things that are changing in your life that have nothing to do with the number on the scale. Things like your clothes are fitting different. You have more energy. Your skin is clearer. You feel happier. You feel more confident. Focus on those non-scale victories. And those are the things that are going to keep you going day to day. The scale is not a good indicator of success, you guys. There's so much else that's going on in your body, in your mind, in your heart that you need to be paying attention to. So I would honestly suggest each day you get the end of the day, write down a non-scale victory. It can be something as simple as I said no to a donut at work that I would have otherwise shoved in my mouth and maybe had 2 or 3. That's a non-scale victory. That is you making positive changes in your life. And that might not reflect in the scale immediately, but that is something that you want to pay attention to. Sorry for the light in this video. Anyways, that's all for me at the day. Write down a non-scale victory. It can be something as simple as I said no to a donut at work that I would have otherwise shoved in my mouth and maybe had 2 or 3. That's a non-scale victory. That is you making positive changes in your life. And that might not reflect in the scale immediately, but that is something that you want to pay attention to. Sorry for the light in this video. Anyways, that's all for me. I'm really excited about this month. It's going to be a crazy month for me. I will be as engaged as I possibly can. I'm so excited for the journey that we're going to be on together. And please don't hesitate to ask any questions. There is no dumb question. We were all starting at one point and we all had questions, and so that's what we're here for. And those of you that have been in groups before, please feel free to answer those questions. It doesn't have to be Becky and I. There are lots of very smart people in this group that can answer those as well. So blessings to you. I hope you had a great 4th of July weekend, and I look forward to getting to know those of you that I don't know throughout the next month.
Hey, beautiful ladies. So you just heard from Jen, and I am one of the other coaches that will be hanging out with you this month. I know many of you. My name is Becky. I'm in my messy office slash guest room slash where the extra couch goes and all the crap. So this is where I hang out. Still my bathing suit, haven't changed, but wanted to get this video done. It's Sunday night, July 2nd. And we're going to officially kick off on Wednesday. But as you've seen, we've done a few pre-posts to get us prepared and ready. I just finished my meal prep for the week, or for half of the week, most of it. So I want to tell you a little bit about myself. I have been a Beachbody coach for about 18 months. Hey Jason, do you mind turning that down a little? And I started my journey with Beachbody programs 2 years ago. So I'm just past my 2-year anniversary of embracing clean eating, Shakeology, and the at-home workouts with Beachbody. I am down about 30 or sometimes 35 pounds, depending on how my nutrition is. Currently, summer nutrition is not rocking. So, but I'm still maintaining my 30-pound weight loss after 2 years, which is super exciting because I wasn't able to do that before. I didn't really know how to feed my body well. Yeah, and I'm wearing a blanket around my waist to look ridiculous. Anyways, so I have used multiple programs, but what keeps me coming back are these challenge groups. And I don't know, Jen and I could have to add it up. I have been doing groups since, I guess, almost 18 months now, and we do a welcome video every group, and I never get tired of this. This is still my favorite. I love what I get to do. I can't believe it's my job to hang out with you guys and to help support you on your wellness goals and support myself on these wellness goals. So Jen explained a little bit, a couple things I want to cover. Oh, again, I'm Becky. I have 2 kids. Drake is 7. Charlotte is 4. I live in Sturgis, Michigan with my husband, Jason, and our dog, Dutch. I work as a clinical therapist 1 day a week and teach some yoga in addition to coaching. So a big important part of this journey is drinking water. Something I learned a lot on a couple of the different cleanses I have done. If you're not hydrating your body cannot work well. So take your weight, divide it in half. That's your ounces of water goal every day. I'm going to set my phone down now. Okay, so if you have any questions about that, let me or Jen know. One of the other parts that really changed for me, I did nutrition and wellness stuff before Beachbody, right? But I could never really get to a place that made sense. I was not really thinking about clean eating. I wasn't really thinking about what that meant. I didn't know what it was. And so as I've embraced that in the containers and looking at how many portion sizes my body needs, how many proteins, how many vegetables, healthy fats, complex carbs, nuts, seeds, fruits, all that. So what's made a difference for me in how I've been able to maintain this wellness is by eating 80-20 clean. So 80% of the time I aim to eat clean, and then I have a treat meal. That's like the 20%, and then the other little non-clean things that might get in there in my week. But really, nutrition is such a big part of it. 80% of how you feel, how you look, all of that is based upon your nutrition, which is why Shakeology is such a huge part, because it fills in all the gaps. Even with getting clean, the nutrients in our soil, the environment, we can't get it all. So Shakeology is formulated to help our body be able to absorb and be able to boost what we're already eating, plus adding all those phytonutrients, amino acids, probiotics, all those amazing things that I think you probably love just as much as me, in addition to fighting cravings by feeding ourselves well. So if the app is new for you, make sure you check out the files section. You can find the files section, go to the three little people on the bottom of the app, and there are links in there for meal plans, for recipes, tons of great stuff. Make sure you check that out. This is a private group. The only people in this group have committed. They want to be here. We are all doing Shakeology, some sort of workout program, Beachbody. Some I know a couple people are doing some other things. My friend Carrie is training for a marathon, so she's doing that in addition to, or half marathon, Carrie, I can't remember now, and doing some cross training with some of the Beachbody stuff. So another thing is the notifications. If you don't want to get notifications pushed to your phone, you can set those up. So the notifications, again, go to your phone in the app, top left, three little lines, go to settings, notifications, and you can turn those on and off as you would choose, to either push it to you in the app when you open the app to see notifications, or to your phone, so you can check that out. We'll also be checking in each night, hopefully, but we're imperfect and sometimes that won't always happen perfectly, to say hey, to check in, little motivation, little what's going on. So we only accept imperfect women here, so if you're perfect, sorry, this is the wrong group for you. We're going to show up as we are, we're going to take care of ourselves, and we're going to love ourselves well. This month is a little crazy for Jen. She's moving, so I'm taking on some of the posting. We're also going to New Orleans for our annual coaching conference, which we're super excited about. We leave on the 11th. Also myself and Jade and Angie and Sarah are going to be doing the 3-day refresh. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I think Sarah's doing it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you'll see some posts in the group that will be about the 3-day refresh. Those are for those of us that are doing it. I'm just going to do a few posts in there for us girls that are doing that. So I wanted to let you know about that as well. And then Jen and I leave on the 11th. So we're excited to share a little bit about that part of our journey. I was supposed to keep my video to 5 minutes. It's almost 6, so I'm going to stop babbling. There's a million more things that I could say, but pretty much show up as you are. You matter. Taking the time for you will help you bless all those relationships. You'll be a stronger mom, wife, friend, wherever you are. You will be stronger because you said yes. Taking care of yourself. Blessings, girls. So excited for this month.